my dear students. I am Mrs. Shivie. I welcome you on my channel English with Shivie. Today we will learn the poem of Beehive, Std-09 poem. This is OnKilling a tree. Here is the journey in which we will come to know that how the people are there to give the cut on the bark of the trees or on the stem of the trees, and how it will be there to heal it out. So we will learn the poem accordingly. Now let's start the poem. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. Seeing that here are so many lines in a single stanza, but there is no any rhyming scheme because this poem is in free verse. So there will not be any rhyming scheme. We will not count any rhyming scheme here, and it is in free verse. What is the meaning of free verse? When the poem will be in the form of the story or the song, means there will not be the full stop or comma in each line. But here are the enjambments, the poetic devices again and again. Especially in the first stanza, there is enjambment from the second line up to the last line. Gus, are you able to hear my voice properly? So from the second line, I am defining you that here is enjambment. Jab of the knife will do it. Again, it has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, water and out, leprous hide sprouting. Means everywhere it is very clear that enjambment is used. So now let's see the example to kill a tree. Means whenever we will be there to have the cut on the tree, then it will have the time and not a simple jab of the knife. Jab means the sudden stroke, the rough stroke, the sudden blow of the hit of the knife. Means when we will give the sudden stroke on the knife, the sudden hit on the bark, on the branch of the tree, then it will take to cut. Will do it, it has grown. Means the sudden knife will do it. Means it will give the cut on it, but it will not falling down from a single cut. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth. It grows, means whenever we give the seeds inside we put the seeds inside the earth, in the soil, it grows slowly and gradually and consumes from the earth. It takes all the things, consumes means it absorbs the things, the soil, the moisturizer, and then it will be able to grow up from the earth. And earth rising out of it, and then from there it start to rise from the earth, it will start to grow from there and feeding upon its crust, and it starts to feed, to take the food from its soil, from its mud, and absorbing years of sunlight. And not only it takes the crust, the soil moisturizer, but from so many years it is habituated to take the sunlight, the light from the sun, by which the leaves or the petals of the flowers or the leaves of the plants grow, and they have the proper photosynthesis by which they can eat, they can grow easily. Air, yes, air is also beneficial for them, and through the air, through the wind, it moves and it takes the soothingness, and also water is there to give the nourishment to the roots and all, as well as the plants, as well as the branches of the tree. And out of its leprous hide, sprouting leaves, and out of the leprous hide. In leprous hide, there is metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech, and there it is metaphoric, like just like the skin of the human being is discolored when it is cut, means from the outer area it is dark in color. When we cut there, it is in different color, in skin color. Leprous is made from the disease from the name leprosy, and leprosy is the disease in which the skin discolors. So here leprous also mean the discolored. So if the branch is there, the trunk is there, and it is hidden inside the branch, and its color is in different mode, and from also there, from the branches, from the trunk, it also sprouts the different small leaves. Understood? So in the first stanza there is the journey, there is the description, there is the birth of a small plant and which grows into a big tree. Now come to the second stanza. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding work will heal, and from close to ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature rose, which if unchecked will expand again to form a size. Now here in this stanza, the poet is saying, if you will be there to cut any branch or any trunk of the tree, then how it will be there, how it will give the reaction. So let's see. So hack and chop means when you will try to hack it, to cut it, to chop it, but this alone won't do it. But in a single jab, in a single blow or in a single chopping, it will not be cut down because it has too much strength and not so much pain will do it. And if there will be any single strike, then it will not be have any pain. Means there will not be any problem to cut it down. It doesn't change, and there will not be any strengthless plant, and it will not be falling from a single stroke. So the bleeding one will heal from close to ground. Again, here is metaphor in bleeding bark. Just like the skin of the human being cuts, and from the cut the blood bleeds. And similarly, the bark, when the bark will be cut with the knife, the single knife, then it will be bleeding, means it will be changed in color. What was the color of the branch inside the bark? Lightish, light green, huh? Of white color. Yes. So there also it will be discolored, it will be changed, it will look there just like the bleeding of the human being. So here, if you will give a single stroke of the knife, if you will try a single strike of the knife, then it will not have any pain. But yes, it will look any discolored color and it will heal soon. And from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs. Yes, and again from the ground means from there, if you will cut the bark, and from there the different cut, the round moved green twigs again will taken out, and it will change into the miniature bow. Miniature bow means the small branches, and it will take the another small branches from the twigs, and if you will give the sudden hit, the single hit, then it will not have any pain, but it will again soothe as soon as possible, and it will give the result in the form of new small green twigs or branches, which I unchecked will explain again to the former size. And if we will not be there to check anything, if will not be there to watch, and if someone will be there, not be there to see the recreation of God, or if the twigs will be there to resize it, then it will be again grow in its former size. Means if there will not be any disturbance, then it will again grow in the former size. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied and pulled out, snapped out and pulled out and tied. The root is to be pulled out, means the root which is anchoring Anchoring means which is jabbed, which is connected with the root, with the soil of the earth. And whenever any person will be there to take it out, to pull it out, then it will not show that it is taken out, because if it will taken out easily, then there will not be any use of the trees to anchor with the earth. But it will not be taken out. If you will try to take it out, it will not be rooted out from there. It is to be round and tied and pulled out and stamped out. Means if you will tie, if you will connect with the rope, if you will tie it with the rope, and you will give your full strength, and you will snap out, cut down, chop down, then pull out entirely. Then you will give your full strength. You will pull out it entirely out from the earth cave. Earth cave from the root, from inside of the earth. So if you will try to give your full strength, if you will try to give the full effort to take out the root of the plant, then only it will show the strength of the tree, expose the source, white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So the strength of the tree, then only it will show that it is having the strength of power. Because whenever you will not show him or it the power of your strength of your body, then it will also not pulling out by you. But if you will give the strength, if you will give the hard work, the effort, then it will take it out, and it will also show that it is also having the strength and power. The source white and wet and most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. And whenever it will be pulled out, then you will see that there will be the white and the wettiness, the moisture. It happens now, means whenever you will see on the roots of the tree, then it will be wet and it will be light in color. The roots will be in whitish color, and the most sensitive roots will be there. So it will be hidden because it is sensitive, it is soft and delicate, because for many so years it was hidden inside the earth, and it is not having any pressure of the food or of the sun rays or of any hard pressure. So they are delicate, soft and sensitive. Here is also enjambment in the second last line, hidden for years inside the earth. Here is alliteration, white and wet. WW is used here, so here is alliteration. Now see the last stanza. Then the matter of scorching and choking, in sun and air, drowning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. In the third stanza, the poet is wanting to convey the message that whenever you will show the strength, then only the tree will also show its own strength. And here it is saying that it doesn't matter that you are snorting and choking. Snorting and choking means if it will be drying up, means it will be choked up, it will be drying up, and it will be discolored. And in the sun and air means whenever you will pull out the plant, the tree, it will fall in there on the ground, and due to the sunlight and the air, it will not have any moisture, it will dry, it will harden, it will be choked, and it will change into color, and it will be brown in color. It will be hardened, the thicker, the delicate roots were there. Now this time it will be harder. Twisted means the congested roots will be there, and the withering, the rough and the dull roots will be there due to the sunlight and the air. And now then it will be dyed. Means it is the journey of the tree from the starting up to the last, that the poet has described that how it will show its strength to give the death. From the starting or not a single stroke, it will die. Means if you are wanting to kill the tree, then you have also to give your full effort and full heart. So this poem is completed here. I hope that you have understood. We will meet soon.